Hey YouTube, you know this? This is me. This is also me, about 50 pounds later. You want to see it again? Alright. There he is. Fat David boy. That's me. That was me, anyway. It all started at the end of January this year. I just got sick and tired of being sick and tired. I was done with this life I've been living. I've been fat since I was just a little guy. That's so sad, isn't it? But yeah, I was around 7 when my parents began worrying. By the time I was 9, I was morbidly obese. As far back as I knew what morbidly obese was, I was it. But back at the end of January, I began to change. For 2 weeks, I restricted myself on low-calorie diet. I didn't exercise yet, I didn't do much. But it was a start. I think I lost all my water weight then. About 10 pounds. I don't know for sure, I wasn't weighing yet. When I began weighing, at the same time I also started my other diet. The diet I'm doing now, Atkins. Whatever you say about it, it has still changed my life and changed who I am. It's amazing that a person who lives and adores fried chicken and apple pie can live without bread and sugar and sweets. I was scared. I mean, I waited, gosh, 4 months before I had even a cheat meal. 'Cause I knew that I could fall back if I wasn't careful. I didn't want to fall back. I wanted this more than anything. It's unhealthy to be fat. I know it shortened my lifespan. I'm also always slow and tired, and it's just not pleasant. Unattractive. It's a terrible life to live. This guy, right here, right there, see him? He is keeping me back. He was causing me all the trouble. I was causing me all the trouble. The guy I shave with was my biggest enemy. So, like I said back in February, I began to change. I took away all the bread and sugar, lowered what I ate altogether, cut out all the liquid calories, and began exercising sporadically, time periods of consistency, time periods of none. Ergo, probably you can tell that's tracked by my weight loss record, which goes something like this. Ding! 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 You know, it's not just, it's never that high, but you get the idea. It's more like, it's sporadic, you know? It's going in a general downward spiral, but it's not as consistent as a lot of other people's. And you know what? I'm trying to make it more so. I'm trying to be more consistent in my dieting and more consistent in my exercise. Nevertheless, since February or the end of January, I have lost 50 pounds. I've only counted on my own weight around 35 of those pounds. But I went to the doctor and he had my rates for last year. And that's where I learned of that mysterious period when I was dieting, but I still wasn't tracking it on a scale yet. I hadn't got a scale at that point. I didn't know what I had lost then. Now I know. And it totals out at 50 pounds. It's amazing. Really? I'm not done, you know, at all. Technically, I'm still morbidly obese. I may be morbidly obese, you know, for many months to come. And you know what? It never really ends. Even once I'm down to my goal weight of 165, and Lord willing, I am going to get there, guys. I am. But once I'm there, that doesn't end. Because it can just go right back up if I go back to my old eating habits. The truth is, guys, that I'm basically going to have to be dieting the rest of my life. I'm never going to be able to eat like a normal person. But you know what? That's okay, guys. That's okay. Because if I can live like a normal person, if I can look like a normal person, you know, if I can be healthy, that is what would matter to me. More than any food, more than any, I don't know, dessert, those temporary pleasures, you know. I would rather be healthy. I would rather be, I don't know, good looking, normal. I don't want to be this guy ever again. And you know what? I don't want to be the guy I am right now either. I want to lose all of this. I want to look and feel like a normal human being. I want to be able to run and jump and do all those weird twisty things people do in gym class where they tie themselves in knots. I want to be able to do those things without hurting myself. I want to be able to do a push-up, alright? I mean, I'm trying to strength train myself. I've been off of that lately. I was very consistent for a while. Foolishly, I've been off, and you know what? I need to get back on that. So, you know what? This is two-way. I need your help, guys, alright? I've got the help of my parents and friends and teachers, and you know what? They have been more than anything. But now I need the world to know. In other words, all three of you guys who watch my videos, or four now, I think. I'd like you to keep me accountable. I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to tell you what I've been doing over the week. I'm going to be honest. So you know what? That 236 that I am now, you know what? We're going to be bringing that down to 165, I pray. Maybe by next February, maybe after a year, I'll be where I want to be. Thank you guys for listening. You know what? Anyone can lose weight if they try at it, God's help, if they're consistent, and if they're persistent. If they keep going, it can be done, guys. Hey, I'm living proof. I'm not the best example. I've done some stupid stuff. I have eaten a lot of processed health food that hasn't helped much. I've done a lot of foolish things on the way. And like I say, my exercise has been sporadic, and so is my weight loss. Sporadic, but nevertheless, it's gone down, and it's still going down. It'll plateau here and there, and then it'll go down. Remember, guys, nobody needs to be this. Nobody needs to be this. This is not who any human being was meant to be. You can do it, guys. We all can do it. Fat people of the world, we can become normal. We can breathe freely again. We can live. It can be done. God bless you guys. God bless. And you can do this too.